Hi folks, and welcome to 2022. Rather cold, damp January morning today. Haven't posted any videos for a while due to having a faulty microphone which ended up recording lots of footage but no audio. So I've been asked several times to do some videos of wet weather riding, so we'll try today, see what we encounter. I'm out leading a social ride today. A few mates heading off to a cafe, picking up a few members along the way, and just enjoy the ride. So wet weather riding for me is all about being extra smooth, doing things nice and early, like for this car here. Come out nice and early, don't leave it till the last minute, and it's just more of what we would be doing in the dry. It's a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother.
Turn left onto Darcy Lane. In half a mile, turn right onto Darcy.
If your bike has got riding modes, it's well worth putting it into the rain mode. Normally what it does, as it does on this Triumph, is tone down the throttle response and increase the sensitivity of the traction control. So you might as well have it there as a safety aid and not rely on it. You still need to ride smoothly and not try and get the rear wheel sliding about. But if we've got a safety aid on the bike, we might as well have it turned on. So up ahead we're going to be turning right, so mirror checks, and this is an angle junction here, so just watch out for vehicles coming in from the left here who cut the corner. Just holding back from this car here. So just gently roll up to the stop line, or give way line, sorry. Just make sure this vehicle's turning, even though he's got his indicator on. National speed limit sign. Road narrows for this railway bridge. Just watching out for the junction on the left. Just increasing our following distance on a wet weather day like today. Don't get too close. Down to the 30s, off the throttle, a little bit of brakes, rev match down change. Smiley face from the sign. So it's been raining all night. Need to watch out here. Bottom of hills and things is where all the silt and mud can collect. So just let that Range Rover go through there and clear the road for us. He's turning right, so I'm just easing off the throttle here, avoiding these manhole covers. So on a day like today, often the textbook positioning goes out the window a little bit because the road conditions will dictate a little bit more about where we'll be riding. Trying to avoid that collections of silt and mud that can be washed off the fields. But if we can position, get a better view or to widen the bend up, then we will do so. So national speed limit sign, look up into the distance, the bend goes round to the right, nice early position for the right, sorry. Position out central to the road, gets the view into here, drop into the left hand side and round the corner. Just continually holding this left position out towards the centre of the road and then back towards the left for this right hand bend. Off the throttle, just using acceleration sense through here. Be mindful of all the entrances here to a few houses. Driveways exit straight onto the road and you can't see into them with the hedges. So we've got a 90-degree left hand bend with the road coming in from the right. Just looking up to the right there to make sure nobody's rushing in. And we can look right across this bend here and see there's no vehicles coming, so I don't need to tuck right over to the left. Several farm entrances around here, so just watching out for extra mud on the road from tractors and agricultural vehicles left behind. And again, we're just using gentle use of the throttle, natural engine braking of the gear we're in, keeping everything nice and smooth. So here I'm going to blend in a little bit of brakes, down change, and then drive the bike through the corner. Here we can just easily roll off the gas, come in at 30 miles an hour, just below there. Village of Grunsborough. Looking out for pedestrians and parked vehicles. Vehicles again exiting from properties. Some parked vehicles here, just mirror check. And they're going to stay out to pass these other vehicles. Looking all the way down the road, looking under the vehicles, looking for pedestrians. And again, I'm going to keep my position on the offside of the road. Vehicle coming, and I can just easily drop in here. Again, just using acceleration sensor to control the bike through here. Watching out for the white van. Just covering, ready to use the horn or the brakes if necessary. Give a thank you to the Tesco van for letting us through. And the roads here appear to be drying out a little bit. So we're going to be turning left at the junction ahead. I am leading a few riders, so I'm just going to hold back here, just wait for them to appear in my mirrors. Okay, so looking left across the fields, looking for vehicles coming into this bend, nothing coming. National speed limit signs and slippery road sign now, so just being cautious. Nasty manhole cover there, right on the line where we want to go through. So we lost vision here over the brow, just easing. And we're going to be turning right ahead up here. Indicating nice and early. Mirror checks. Nothing extra behind me other than the riders I'm leading. Just looking here to make sure nobody's coming through. Got some farm buildings up ahead. Just looking about for any movement. Ease my position away from there just in case anybody's preparing to come out. Junction on the right hand side but no vehicles, so I can take a wider line. And here we've got a bend, no other vehicles about, so I can take a smoother line through there. No need to follow the actual layout of the road on that bend. So we're now going to be coming into a little area with some trees. Road goes right then left here. Again, mirror checks, straighten this up a little bit and roll off the throttle to come into the 30 limit. A little bit of brakes and down one gear. Triumph will happily trundle through the 30 in fourth gear. On these big open stretches. In town I'd probably be using second or third. So we just look across over to the right there. We're coming up to a T-junction, just looking for vehicles coming in from the right. I can see a vehicle with its headlights. Not sure how fast it's going. It's far enough away for me to get out quite safely. So here we're following this white van, just keeping my distance from it. No point getting right up close to it. I'll look through this series of bends and wait for the view to open up for a possible overtake. Once past the car, I'll move out for the left bend, and then to the left for the right. There's a roadworks lorry ahead, so I'll tuck over to the left and ease my speed. There's traffic approaching the roundabout from the right, so I'm looking for a gap to join.
Continue on the opposite street.
I'll wait until we pass the junction before closing on the lorry for a possible overtake. I'll hold my position to the left all the way through the set of linked right bends. Another roadworks lorry, so I'll ease my speed while looking for any movement. There's a good surface here, even though wet, so I can ride using typical positioning. I'm easing away from the oncoming traffic. Taking an early central position for the upcoming left. The road narrows and the signs show my priority. I position so I can be seen early. There's a lorry approaching, so I'll time my approach to the parked cars. The road here is wide enough for two, so I'll position as if there's a centre line. I'll position to make myself visible to the oncoming car and anyone at the crossroads. There's a good view through the empty bend, so I can use more of the tarmac once I can see the surface. I'm easing my speed for the wet mud mid-bend. There's a good view ahead, so I'll take a nice straight course. I'm adjusting my speed before the bend, just using the throttle. And we enter the village of Walpole. Hope you found this useful. Please like and leave me a comment or question. Until next time, keep safe.
Turn right onto Church Hill.